Final topic today, and your hint is that earlier in the episode, I said there would be one topic that involves Cooper Flagg. That would be this topic. So, what do you think it is?
Uh, so I know it's Cooper Flag, but what is it about Cooper Flag? Is it about Cooper Flag? Roll at Duke.
No, kind of,
Okay.
sort of. We're going to take the five most exciting freshmen in college basketball next season, and we're going
Mm-hmm.
to guess their statistical outputs. I want to guess the
Ooh.
points per game. I want to guess how good they actually are. This does come from a little game that we were playing over the weekend in the Discord where I think this was in the comment section, but then I avoided the comment section today. So sorry. People wanted to hear the points per game guesses for every Illinois player because there was some Twitter account that came out and assigned points per game for each player. And then we started doing that with Indiana and some other teams. It was a fun exercise, and it kind of frames how I think you view roles for certain guys. But freshmen are the interesting ones to me. And maybe we'll do this for teams down the line. For today, I just want to take Cooper Flagg, the two Rutgers guys, Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, BJ Edgecombe, who's destroying everybody at Baylor, and Kasparas Jakucionis for Illinois. Those are my five, and I want to know what do we think their statistical outputs will look like: points, rebounds, assists. If you want to do blocks or steals, fine. If you want to do percentages, fine. But paint a picture of what their season actually looks like for me. So, do we want to start at the top and work down here and start with Coop?
Let's start at the top and work down. Also, let's lay some groundwork here. Me as a stat guesser, as this exercise, it's made for some people. It's made for Gregory. It's made for some people I know. It's not made for me. But let's rock out because I ain't no bitch.
I also asked you, like, or I didn't ask you, but you started by saying, let's lay some groundwork. It would be ground rules, is the term you were looking for.
No, because I didn't lay any rules. I'm just laying some groundwork.
No, you laid the ground rules.
No, if I laid ground rules, I would have actually said some rules.
But groundwork isn't a term. So you speaking is just words. You didn't lay any groundwork. That's not a thing.
I think you're off base on this one.
I'm not. I'm very confident on this. Okay. Cooper Flag, you want to start? I think you need to start for these guys, given what you just said, because then you can say some outlandish things and I can come in and be different.
Okay, sounds good. Um, I think Coop is going to average I'm gonna say 14 points,
Hmm.
um, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 4 assists.
4 assists. Okay. That was a number I was waiting on. So, okay. That seems conservative, which I
I,
guess is good.
I mean, there's a lot of other talent on this Duke team though. I'm starting to really buy Duke's team talent. Like I think it's gonna be a lot of balance to it.
Do you think 14 points a game leads Duke, or are you betting somebody else leads this team in scoring?
Uh I think it'll be probably second or third, but I think it'll be like close. Like I think the leading score will be maybe like around 16 or something like that.
Who do you think leads them in scoring then? Don't tell me you're going to put like Proctor or Foster as the leading scorer, 17 a game on this team. Because if Flagg's at 14, you got to pick someone. Is it Sion James? Is it? I don't think it's going to be.
No, I like this exercise. Coop's leading them in scoring. Coop's gonna have 17 a game. So give me 17, 8 for 2 blocks.
Okay, that feels better to me and closer to what I'm thinking. But what you said is like not a bad answer either. Just for some data points, last year's Duke team had three different players average 14 or more a game. Jeremy Roach, Jared McCain, both averaged 14 a game. Kyle Filipowski led the team with 16, 8, and 3 assists. I think Flagg can do that. And I think this team kind of needs him to do that. As loaded as we think this Duke team is, when you start actually naming the names like we are right now, I don't think there's a lot of guys who are like guaranteed 15 a game scorers. Like I don't expect Tyrese Proctor or Caleb Foster to score more than like 11 or 12 a game next year. There's not really a bucket getter in the front court unless like Maluak is ready. There isn't like a proven go-to Kyle Filipowski type. So
Hmm.
as good as Cooper Flagg is at the other stuff, I think they are going to need him to score. I think he is capable of scoring. I keep comparing him to Ben Simmons, and I know you probably don't like that, but Ben Simmons' college season was fantastic, and it's what I'm hoping Cooper Flagg can replicate. In college, Ben Simmons averaged 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4.8 assists with 2 steals and a block to go with it. Now, he was not a three-point shooter at all because that wasn't his game, but he was 56% from the floor. Cooper Flagg's not going to be that efficient, and he's definitely going to shoot from 3. But I think a best case scenario of 19, 11, and 5 feels on the table here. I think he'll be a little bit below that. I'll go like 17 a game. I think 8 rebounds, and I think his passing will be real. I think 5 assists a game could happen.
That's basically what Paolo averaged at Duke.
Yeah, which I don't think that's out of the question given how young this team is. The best player is going to have to be the best player. Okay, to the second guy. We're going to do both the Rutgers guys. So let's start with Dylan Harper.
Um, let's see. So the thing is with Dylan Harper is that like I don't think people give enough thought to like the fact that Jeremiah Williams is going to be a pretty big factor on this team. Like I'm not saying he's going to take the ball out of Harper's hands, but it's not just Harper out there and just Bailey. I think they do have one or two other guys. Um, but with that said, still think he's going to be special. I'm going to go Harper to average 16 a game with with 6 rebounds and 7 assists.
Last year's Rutgers team had nobody that scored more than 12 points a game on it. That should terrify you. Again, the Pikel offense concerns. Cliff Amourier and Andre Hyatt scored 10 points a game. Nobody else cracked double digits.
If that's the case, then I can get 7 more out of Dylan Harper.
For sure. But I'm just like, he's going to have to do it himself, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, I believe Derek Simpson can hoop, and he scored 8 points a game in a year that was supposed to be a breakout year.
Yeah,
So, like,
that was nasty, Bork.
there's some negative stuff here. You're trying to make the case that there are some other guys here, and Jeremiah Williams is good. Jordan Durkach averaged 17 points a game last year. Tyson Acuff averaged 21 points a game last year, but is coming off a big injury, and we think he's ready, but we don't know. But I don't know, man. They're gonna have to score. I think Harper. I'm gonna go 16 points a game, 4 assists, and like nothing else. Like I don't think he's gonna rebound or like or
Nothing.
defend really.
Oh,
I mean, do you think he's gonna like defend? I don't. It's Pike. Like they're gonna try, but
but even if he doesn't, like, what's that? That's not going to affect his assist and rebound numbers.
I'll say 16-4 on like 41% from the floor and 35% from 3. Like not supremely efficient 16-4.
But a solid 16 and 4.
Like a 16-4 that doesn't end up first team all Big Ten.
Like is he gonna have a Doug McDaniel 16 and 4?
I think that's kind of where I'm headed with it. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Okay.
it's good. The 16-4, 16-4. But yeah.
So you're out on Rutgers.
I don't know yet. This is the team I'm most torn on in the world. Can we do Ace Bailey next?
Yeah, we can. Okay. Ace Bailey. I think Ace Bailey might benefit from like actually not having much of a big for this team. So I think like he's actually going to be, he might like lead this team in rebounding, to be honest with you. I'm gonna say he averages 17 points a game.
Wow.
I think him and Harper are just gonna score the ball. Like it's gonna happen. 17 points. 17 points. I'm gonna go 8 rebounds, 1 assist.
Good percents, like efficient, more efficient than Dylan.
43% from the field, 32% from three.
Okay. I'm going to go 15, 8, and 1. I think he's more efficient than Dylan Harper. I think, like, statistically, Ace Bailey has a better season than Dylan Harper. But part of that is out of necessity with the front court stuff from Rutgers, too.
Which one do you think is better? I don't think we ever talked about this.
I believe Dylan Harper will be a better player long term. I don't know if he's better suited for, like, college at Rutgers, but
Got it. Okay.
we'll see. What's your answer to that?
I think Dylan Harper's a better player.
Okay.
Both
All right.
great.
Moving on. I'm still so confused on what Rutgers is going to be. Moving on, VJ Edgecombe, who has been awesome with the Bahamas. Killer.
Who?
Valdez Edgecombe Jr. Excuse
Thank
me.
you.
What are Valdez's stats going to look like at Baylor?
I'm very interested to see where you land on this one, whether because I know you're high on him, but I wonder if you're going to go high enough like he's leading this team in scoring. I'm going to say he averages 15 points a game with 5 rebounds and 5 assists.
Wow, 5 assists. That seems high.
It does.
That'd be crazy impressive. So, yeah, this one could go a variety of ways. I won't be shocked if he scores 20 a game. I won't be shocked if he scores 10 a game and kind of just there's too many guys on Baylor. They lose 4 different guys that scored double figures last year. Ray J. Dennis was 13 a game, Jalen Bridges 12, Jacoby Walter 14, and Yves Misi 10. So there's opportunity, but Langston Love and Jaden Nunn are both back, also double figures. They had 6 guys scoring double figures. The biggest issue for VJ is that Norchad Omier was 17 a game last year at Miami. He's gonna score. Jeremy Roach was 14 a game last year at Duke. It's like, I feel like if you dropped Edgecombe on last year's Baylor team, he would have just been like a way better Jacoby Walter. But on next year's Baylor team, like Norchad is probably leading this team in scoring. So I'm going to say, I think he'll still be better than Jacoby. And Scott Drew always gets his guys big numbers. I think he'll be 15 a game, 3 rebounds, 1.5 assists. I don't see the creation stuff that you see.
You don't see like just playing in like this is like Scott Drew high tempo, just like getting assists.
I think there's a lot of guards, man. Like I think
I guess the 5 assists is definitely lost. Especially like Roach is gonna have the ball in his hands a lot.
Like I think Roach operates like the primary point guard, Jaden Nunn secondary, and Edgecombe is just like out to score.
Do you have on the top of your head how many assists Ray J. Dennis averaged last season?
Ray J. Dennis averaged 6.7 assists last year.
Okay, yeah, I like to take Valdez down to 3 assists a game.
Okay, okay, all right. Final one here: Kasparas Jakucionis, Illinois zone. This is a very
10 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. No,
just short of triple double.
Just a little short of a triple double, because Trey White misses too many shots. No, I think Kasparas is going to lead this team in scoring. It's Brad, it's his offense, so it's got to be up near 17. So I'm gonna say 17 a game for Kasparas. White do a lot of ball creation stuff. I don't think he's gonna be that great of a rebounder, so I'm gonna say 3 rebounds and 5 assists.
Marcus Damask averaged 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists last year while shooting 29% from 3. That was with Terrence Shannon on the team scoring 23 a game. What do you think Marcus Damask would have averaged if Terrence Shannon wasn't there? 16, 5, and 4 with Terrence Shannon. What would he have been?
Probably 20 something.
Probably 25 and maybe more assists.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's kind of where I'm headed with Kasparas because well, the thought here, right, is like there is no Terrence Shannon. There is nobody outside of Jakucionis that I think you're like penciling in to be a huge scorer, right? Like you hope Will Riley is, but like Boswell was 9 a game last year. Rickhouse was 14 a game at Evansville. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's like the guys. I think Kasparas is going to be asked to be the guy, and the reports are that he's that good. So, um, oh man, I think his numbers are going to be better than the other guys we've just named, which is crazy because I don't think he's a better player than the four guys we just named, but maybe he is. I'll go.
How are we going on these numbers?
I'm gonna go 18 points a game,
Okay.
5 rebounds, 4 assists. 18, 5, and 4, and that is first team All Big Ten, potentially Big Ten Player of the Year numbers, depending on what Braden Smith does.
Can I get the percentages, or is that asking too much?
I think he shoots better from three than Damask, like 33% from three, but he takes some tough ones. Otherwise, it'd be higher. I think he's great from the line, and I think 46% from the floor. Like, I'm great season from Jakucionis.
That might be Big Ten Player of the Year.
It'll depend on what Braden Smith does. Because can I do Braden?
Yeah, you do, Braden.
I think Braden might be 17 and 8 assists a game.
Oh, my word.
I think he might set the assists a game record this year.
Heavens.
I think it could happen.
That could happen. I mean, I'm just that'd be an incredible year.
I think it could happen. Could be a great year. Okay.
Could be special.
Did you like that exercise or did you not like that exercise?
Can we do Xavier Booker?
We can. Go ahead.
I think Xavier Booker is going to average 12 points, 6 rebounds, a block, and shoot 40% from three.
That'd be a great year. I
How
think
about you?
I think he's just a 21, 11.